All right, we're laughing. We shouldn't be, though. Brad and Angelina are laughing all the way to the bank. They're doing it right now. What are they doing? Well, Anne Hathaway can't commit either. What they're doing is not doing it. Common law has become common practice. Lori Clark Viviano is here going to tell us more about that. I always thought that once you were together for X number of years, you were treated just like married couples when it comes to splitting.
No.
And that's not the case.
Absolutely not. And I laugh because, yeah, you're right. If you're Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, who cares? Both of them have tons of money.
Right.
But let's say I move in with you and I'm a secretary or someone that doesn't make comparable, and I've been with you for 10 years.
Well, if you want to move in with me, we'll have to call my wife. Okay.
But I heard your house is big enough.
Yes, it is. There's room. There's room now, yeah.
But seriously, you know, the thing I think everybody needs to realize is when you get married, it's a binding contract. So if I move in with you, I do it all the time. We'll do living agreements between parties so that we have an understanding. Otherwise, what could happen, like with Anne Hathaway, when it's over, guess what? You pack your little suitcases and out you go.
And that's it.
And that's it. There is common law, but you know, the one that everybody talks about the most is when you and I have been married for 20, 30, 40, not married, but living together.
Yeah.
We've had children together. You call me your wife. I have your last name. I've helped build your business. And then I will be compensated for that, not, in my mind, appropriately. So my thing is this: if you're going to live together, either have the intent that it's just a temporary situation, or B, have a lawyer draft an agreement, or C, don't do it.
There you go. All right, there you go.
Don't
Those
do
are
it.
three very good situations. Now, okay, draft an agreement. What should that agreement say? That we're going to be married in X number of months, or just here, this is yours and this is mine, and
okay, so this is where I probably show my colors. Living together, I think, is great if you're going to do it for a short period of time. Or again, both of you are so significantly wealthy, it's not going to make a difference. And some people, I think, don't get married because of the money. But if you think about it, and I'm not trying to be sexist, but the person that makes less money is the most disadvantaged. So let's say I live with you, I have 2 children with you, I don't marry you, and then one day you go, nah, I don't like your hair color, you're out. I'm out, literally out. And I just don't think that's I don't think it's a very comforting thing. I don't think it's good for the relationship, especially when you can go to a lawyer and they draft an agreement.
Right.
And the agreement says whatever it says.
Of course, one of the big reasons people live together is, they say, to save money. And I can understand that, because 2 can live as cheaply as 1, supposedly. But commitment, I'm all for commitment. If you're going to, commit. And I'm of the school that says, let's get married. If we're not going to get married, well then...
But you just said it again. If you and I are going to live together to save money, then it has to be an equal thing. And usually, let's say hypothetically, you and I both make comparably the same amount of money. Then that's more fair. But here's what usually happens. You're the man, you make more money than I do, and we decide we're going to buy a house. But somehow I never get on title. Guess what I'm entitled to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
See, I've been following this conversation.
Yes.
What about custody? Well, let's say you do have kids together.
That's
their money is not...
Yeah, but that's another segment. We'll have to talk about that at another time.
Oh, we will we?
That has a different effect. I just think that people need to think about what they're doing. I'm not being moralistic about this at all. I'm really being very financially based. And I guess the bottom line for everybody is have an agreement, have an understanding. Here we go. They just broke up. I have no idea what the finances are, but they are both going to walk their separate ways. And I just think you should know what you're getting into. And if you love someone, that's great. It's not going to kill you.
There's Brad and there's Bradgelina.
Yeah, but let's just be honest. I'd live with him and you'd live with her. So.
Oh, I'd live with him.
Exactly.
Are you kidding?
Exactly.
He's got a lot of money and some nice kids, and I like his girlfriend.
Exactly.
Right.
But again, that's going to be more money-based, non-issue.
Yeah.
If they split up, really, what's going to be the downside financially to either one of them? It's going to be none.
Yeah, but again, in the Hollywood scene, they
have tons of money,
so it isn't. They do this all the time. It's not,
Exactly.
But again, for another time, we'll talk about custody and kids get involved.
Custody
okay?
and kids and
All right.
not being married.
Okay, law offices of Lori Clark Viviano. There you are, my friends. And you can always go to sandiego6.com, of course. All right, thank you once again. Every second has been a pearl.
Thank you.
All right.